Ramdam ko yung pag-iyak, ramdam ko yung pighati, ramdam ko yung hinagpis ng depensa dito po sa pagrereklamo nila. Doon po sa mga binanggit po. Ba't kayo tatawa? Do not gaslight the nation that kasalanan po ni Attorney Ligutan kung bakit ho pumutok sa mukha po ng depensa ito pong bagay na ito.
Enzo Recto, kalaban ang katiwalian at kasinungalingan, kakampi sa katotohanan at kabutihan.
Doon po sa mga binanggit po ng depensa, nito pong nagdaan. Pero dalawa lang po yung tanong. Ito po ba ay may pinangalanan? Pangalawa, is it based on the merits? I don't think so. Kasi po yung sub judice rule ang pinag-usapan po dito, talking about the merits of the case. But what was Attorney Ligutan actually talking about? Hindi ba? He was basically stating a principle of law on misleading questions. Hindi ba? So, kung naiyak ko yung depensa, kawawa naman sila. Hindi ba? But it is not within the sub judice rule. So, I think it is out of place. Dapat itabi nung pong presiding officer ito pong pag-iyak ng depensa dito po sa bagay po na ito. But again, we will respect the determination and decision of the Senate Impeachment Court on yung pong mga allowable utterances and statements of the parties. But it is very important to set clear. Mahalaga po sa publiko na maunawaan po yung aktual na detalye nung pong araw-araw, oras-oras, linggo-linggo po na itinatakbo po ng paglilitis pong ito. Wala po sa loob ng paglilitis mismo yung nagbibigay po ng paglilinaw doon po sa bakit mahalaga sa tao yung pong paglilitis, bakit mahalaga yung piraso ng ebidensya doon ho sa ordinaryong Pilipino. Yung nagbibigay po ng konteksto nito ay yung po nagsasalita whether prosecutor defense sa labas po ng paglilitis. So, very important po na ma-strike po yung balance dito po sa bagay po na ito. Kasi we do not want a trial that is divorced from the understanding of the public. Very important po na masapul po ng mga kababayan po natin bakit mahalaga yung po usapin ng pananagutan, bakit mahalaga na pag-usapan yung bawat piraso ng ebidensya. Technical naman ito, very document-based man ito, at parang mahirap man itong unawain at the level po of the trial. Kaya yun po yung talagang hihimukin po namin, yung pong Senate Impeachment Court sa susunod pong linggo na strike po yung pong balance sa bagay po na ito. Pangalawa, katulad ng binabanggit na rin po kanina, wala naman masyadong nadurog doon po sa testimonya po ni Ms. Del Campo. Very important po to make the point na una, hindi ho talaga pwedeng ibigay sa mga tao outside of yung pong OVP at DepEd, yung pong paggamit ng confidential funds. And to be clear, the moment that it was transferred to the VPSG, ang VPSG po ay hindi under the OVP, ito po ay hindi rin under the DepEd. The moment that there was a transfer of funds to Mr. Lachica, to Mr. Nolasco, doon po nagsimula yung pong batayan kung bakit kailangan po itong ma-disallow in audit. So yun po yung first point. Yung second point ay yung pong nexus, yung pong relasyon, nung sinasabi ho nila confidential activity to the confidential expense. Kasi, pwede ho natin tama sila. Meron silang ginagawa mga surveillance activities or confidential activities. Mali pa nga sila, sinasabi nila paulit-ulit, intelligence activities Pero hindi ho maipakita yung nexus doon sa, okay, ginamitan namin yan ng confidential funds. Kasi nga, hindi namin makita yung, una, yung totoong tao, pangalawa, yung actual na mga resibo at pagpapaliwanag kung bakit ho merong koneksyon yung aktibidad at po yung paggastos ng pera. Importante hong makita po yun. And more importantly, and ito ho yung, I think, one important fact na dapat hong mailahad, Yung pong VPSG ay may sarili pong pondo mula sa AFP. So, ibig sabihin, lahat ng mga binabanggit po nila doon, yung pong pagtitiyak ng ruta ng pangalawang Pangulo, yung pakikipag-coordinate sa mga komunidad at mga opisina, actual na trabaho po yun ng VPSG as part of the security complement of the Vice President. So, the question therefore is, bakit mo sasalangan ng confidential funds yun? Hindi ba? Kaya nga, very precise po yung COA. Meron pong usapin ng pagbibigay ng pera to purchase information, meron pong usapin ng pagbibigay ng pera for the giving of a reward. Wala tayong debate, sabi po ng COA, doon sa purchase of information. Pero meron pong debate doon sa giving of reward. Kasi kailangan pong maipakita doon yung aktual na detalye nung pong resulta kung bakit tayo nagbibigay ng reward sa isang particular po na tao. So, I think yun po yung, it basically sums up what we had seen today, na the credibility of Ms. Del Campo has not been shaken. It continues. And as we go along with the next set of witnesses, doon ho natin makikita in more particular detail na hindi lang po ito yung mga disallowed in audit. Pag pinag-usapan na ho natin yung NBI report on the similarity of signatures, at yung sinasabi nila na ilang tao, ilang grupo lang po, yung pong punirma doon sa mga acknowledgement receipts, that is when we will see that it is not just those that were disallowed in audit, but the entirety of the pie of confidential funds for OVP and the DepEd. Okay, we are opening for questions.
All right, Ann, go ahead.
Good afternoon, Kong Terry and Attorney Tolosa. Sir, how would you describe today's trial na itinuturing ng ilan na naging feisty kasunod ng naging argumento ni Attorney Kapunan at Attorney Christine Ferrer, kung saan nag-intervene pa nga si presiding officer at nananawagan na itemper ang mga salita amid the generational divide sa dalawa?
Well, una, no, hindi naman yan uncommon yan dahil nga talaga dun sa nature ng ganitong klase. They are adversarial proceedings, no, dahil merong ibang magkaiba, no, na pinaglalaban na punto ng dalawang panig. So, hindi naman ibig sabihin yan na nag-away talaga. But that's really normal, no. But siguro makita naman natin, no, yung sabi nga ni Attorney Kapunan nung simula, pinipilit niya, no, na maging more patient, no, but nadala na din siguro yung fact na sinabi naman niya, no, dahil nga dun sa naging actions din, no, nung defense, pagdating dun sa for example, yung magmula dun sa pre-trial, they've been adamantly refusing yung request to just compare documents hanggang nagkaroon na nga ng kautusan galing sa presiding officer, no, na hindi pa rin ginawa. So, syempre, those things add up. But end of the day, it's really nothing that's out of the ordinary. Nangyayari naman ho talaga yung mga ganong sagutan minsan.
Siguro, bago sa follow-up, no, gusto ko lang linawin yung, syempre, they were complaining really about yung pong exchange, particularly doon sa sagot po ni Attorney Ferrer na relating to misleading questions, hindi ba? But, the transcript is very clear. Hindi lang naman ho kami inside the trial, yung pong nakapanood po nun. Everyone else here and the public itself was able to see it, hindi ba? And the transcript is very clear. Never mind if you're on cross. There are limits to cross-examination. Misleading questions are not allowed on cross. That was Attorney Kapunan. And what did Attorney Ferrer say? They are allowed. So, ibig ko po sabihin, wala akong pwedeng sisihin yung pong depensa dito, except yung mga sarili po nila, mga kaibigan. Kasi, kung very sharp to the draw, yung pong defense on the conversation and the tit for tat during the trial itself, Ms. Ferrer would know na hindi ho yun yung dapat niyang sinagot nung pong panahon na yun. But Attorney Season wanted to provide context, then that was the context that she wanted to provide. But again, going back to the transcript itself, the reply of Ms. Ferrer to Attorney Kapunan was, it was allowed, relating to, basically responding to misleading questions. So, everyone was basically understanding na tungkol po doon sa misleading questions po, yung sagot ni Attorney Ferrer. Hindi ba? So, kumbaga, do not gaslight the nation that kasalanan po ni Attorney Ligutan kung bakit ho pumutok sa mukha po ng depensa ito pong bagay na ito. They should have been quick on the draw. They should have clarified that she was answering not the question on misleading statements or misleading questions, but on something else. Dapat ginawa na niya yun noong umpisa pa lang.
Bunyog, bunyog, halikan na kasama ka. Bunyog, kapag buklod ay may pag-asa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, isa ang pananaw. Sa bagong Pilipinas ang bunyog isisigaw.